Hi, it's Charlotte here with Charlotte's Shoeboxes. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. We've got a project leaders event coming up soon in Sheffield. If you want any information about it, let me know in the comments below and I'll get you some information. But I wanted to put together a shoebox of items that you can't send. So here it is. My husband saw this on the side and he joked that I wasn't very good at packing shoeboxes because of the items that are inside. So before I get into that, I just want to remind you to please check on the literature from your country on what you can and can't send. Items change all the time, customs regulations change, and yeah, please check on your country because country to country is slightly different. So I'm telling you what the current rules are for the UK. If I get anything wrong, please do let me know in the comments below because I don't want to put out any misinformation. So on their leaflets, it says, do not include toothpaste, sweets, lotions and liquids, used or damaged items, war-related items, seeds, gum, chocolate or food items, religious or political literature, medicines, aerosol cans, sharp or fragile items. So I think they're trying to make their rules a bit more simple. Because it can get a little bit confusing. I think some things are allowed now that weren't allowed before, like you can send 4-suit playing cards from the UK, you can send hand-made items including stuffing materials in them as long as all the items are, as long as the materials are new. So yeah, I think they are trying to keep things a bit more simple. If a box arrives at the processing centre with any of these items in, they are taken out. I believe that if they can be used anywhere else, that they're passed on as donations. For example, if it's some body lotion, it might be passed on to another charity. So I will get going. So I'll start off with toothpaste. So for years and years and years we've been able to send toothpaste. We can't now. I believe it's a customs regulation. It's something to do with the ingredients. It would be impossible to go through the thousands and thousands of shoeboxes and check all the ingredients and the use by dates on everything. So that's something that's not allowed now. Please do send toothbrushes still. They are really, really useful. I believe that some of the churches might give out toothpaste that they get in their local area for the children, but unfortunately toothpaste is something that's not allowed. If I get given donations of things for my own personal boxes including toothpaste, I usually thank the person who's passed the items to me. I usually say, would you like the toothpaste back, and if not, am I alright to just pass it to my local food bank? So there we go. Another item, religious literature including the Bible. I know this is different in the United States. This is quite a controversial one. I believe it's to do with Operation Christmas Child want to make sure that the literature that goes in the boxes is what they want to send out there. So it tends to be The Greatest Journey and things like that. Also it can hold up boxes going into more sensitive areas, so we don't send our own religious literature in those, unfortunately. But never mind, we don't want these boxes to get held up. We want these boxes to go to children all over the world, and yeah, if that's one way of them getting there, then that's great, and we'll leave the evangelism to the churches to do themselves. Seeds. I think this would be a lovely gift to send somebody in another country, but no, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't send seeds. It might be to do with the ecosystems in the countries. I'm not sure, but unfortunately, seeds are not allowed. Food, again, like with the toothpaste, it's to do with the ingredients and sell-by dates. I know it used to be great that you could send Haribo sweets or whatever in your boxes, a little bit of fun. Unfortunately, it's not something that's allowed anymore. So any kind of food items, other kind of anything food related, unfortunately not allowed. On similar lines, things like vitamins and minerals, and tablets, medicines, those kind of things, they're not allowed either. Right, breakables. Okay, somebody could really hurt themselves if something like this broke in the shoebox. Also, it wouldn't be nice if somebody opens their shoebox and there's broken items that are in there. So things like mugs, little ornaments, things like that, anything that can be broken easily. Something that is allowed, if you send a compact mirror, one of the enclosed ones, that is fine, that is allowed because it's not likely to break easily. Okay, liquids. These are the kinds of things that might get passed on to another charity. So shampoo, conditioners, those kind of things. Yes, they're really nice gifts, but if that leaked in a shoebox, it's going to ruin the items in that box and then possibly items in other boxes. So we don't want that. Similarly, things like nail varnish, the ever popular hand sanitizer, bubbles. My husband was laughing because I bought this just to show you in the shoeboxes. So something like some bubbles. Unfortunately, if that got spilt everywhere, it's going to ruin the box. Paint. One thing I did miss out is glue that's runny. You can send the glue sticks. You can send sellotape, but not runny glue and not paints like this. Something that you might not have thought about. This is a bouncy ball that I got from Home Bargains. It's liquid inside. Great toy, but again, if something like that just burst, it's going to ruin the box. I don't know what it'd be like at high temperatures. It might melt. So best to avoid those. And something else that's liquid that might not seem like liquid, things like face masks and those kind of things. Also Tipex. Also that's a bit toxic as well, so you wouldn't want to send that. Okay, moving on. Sharp items, razors, knives, craft knives, those kind of things, pen knives, little saws, that yes would be useful as tools, but we don't want to be sending these to children. They're quite dangerous. They could hurt themselves getting them out of the boxes, and also knife crime. You don't really want to be sending those kind of things. You can send butter knives, you can send plastic knives, they're all fine, but nothing like that. Okay, so toy guns. In this country, a lot of fun for kids to be playing with toy guns. If you're from a war-torn country, it's not fun. If you know somebody that's died fighting, if you're fleeing your home because of war, army kind of toys and army men and guns, those kind of things aren't fun. We don't want to frighten children, but let's not send. Also things like stickers that have got guns and weapons. These have got tanks on and army men. Yes, might be lovely for children in this country to be pretending, but in a lot of countries it's not a fun topic, so best to avoid. Aerosol cans. This is deodorant. Also things like the roll-on deodorant you can't send. There's the stick deodorant, that's the solid, the kind of solid substance ones. I don't know what you call them. Solid stick deodorants. You can send those if you want to. This is a Maraca. It's a used one. It's got pen marks all over it. It's all scuffed. We don't want to be sending used items to these children. They want our best gifts. This might be the only gift that they've ever received, and we want to give them quality toys, things that are going to last. They've got used items. They've had used items all the time. They've had broken items. They want some things that are going to last, and some, you know, some quality items there. So please don't send those. And finally, in the box, I've got some money. So from the UK, it says it on the box somewhere. I don't know what it says it on the box. From the UK, it costs £5 to send a shoebox. That's the suggested donation, and that covers shipping, distribution, training the churches up, that kind of thing, to getting through customs, all that kind of thing. So it does cost £5 to send it. So please do that online. When you're doing your donations, please don't put money in the box. Also, don't put play money in the box as well. It's, if a child's from an area where money is a struggle, then again, play money isn't a fun thing that they're going to want to play with. So that's everything. Now, that's not an exhaustive list. Hopefully that's just given you some ideas and some reasons why we can't send these. There's lots and lots of different things that you can send in our boxes, and yeah, please stick to those things. So thank you for joining me, and as I said before, if I've made any mistakes, please comment below. If I've missed out any items, please comment below. And remember, these are the rules from the UK. Please check your country's rules. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.